everybody. Last week, I'm sure all of you heard the really sad news that my dear friends, my closest friends, my neighbor, my partner, has made a decision to leave the kollel and move to Brighton. Moshe is my closest friend in the world, and I'm so sad to see him go. We were together between being in Sharon for 9 years and also in Baltimore together. We were together for 14 years, and this will be the first time that we won't be together. I'm so sad, but I wish him and his wife and his family only much success. I know that he's going to be amazing in whatever capacity he fills, and of course we'll continue to be in touch. I'll be honest with you, I was also surprised by the decision, and I'll also be honest with you, I cried a little this week. I had a very sad week. But there's one thing that really gave me strength. I learned a while ago in the famous book Chovos HaLevavos, in his section, Chovos HaLevavos is a book about having a good heart, a wonderful heart, and he has a section called R Bitachon, the gates of faith, the gates of trust in Hashem. And he has an amazing system of 7 principles of Bitachon, and these principles really gave me a lot of strength. And I developed a mnemonic for these 7 principles, and the mnemonic is laugh on. Laugh on. If we think of these principles, we can laugh on despite setbacks. So L stands for love. There's a mitzvah to know that Hashem loves every single one of us. To know that Hashem cares for us. Hashem only wants our welfare. And therefore we should look at setbacks in that light. This week I faced a setback, and then when I realized that Hashem loves me. That's L. A stands for all. There's a mitzvah to realize that all that occurs to us, it should be seen from the framework of Hashem's love. That ultimately all that occurs to us is an emanation of Hashem's love. All that occurs to us is really as an act of Hashem's love. That's number 1, Hashem loves us. Number 2, Hashem actively wants to care for us, and all that occurs to us is an emanation of Hashem's love. U stands for unconditional. Hashem's love for us is unconditional. Hashem loves us no matter what. No matter what we do, no matter if we sin, Hashem loves us unconditionally. Like a parent loves their child unconditionally. Of course, if the child does mitzvos, behaves well, there's more nachas. And if the child misbehaves, there's less nachas. But a parent loves a child unconditionally, Hashem loves us unconditionally. So Hashem loves us, Hashem wants to care for us, and actively be involved in our welfare, and Hashem loves us unconditionally. G stands for good. Hashem knows what's good for us more than we know ourselves. Often we think this is what's good for me. It'll be good for me for this to occur, for me to have this position, for me to have this partner. Hashem knows what's good for me more than I know myself. Hashem knows what's good for us more than we know, because we're limited by seeing what's in front of us. We have a certain degree of myopia, but Hashem can project the outcome of certain things. Hashem knows this will happen over the next couple of years. So therefore Hashem knows it's good for us even more than we know ourselves. That's G. H stands for history. This isn't just theology. This isn't just a belief system. We should look at our history. Hashem has a track record of caring for us. We've all faced setbacks before, and likely they've all worked out. We've all faced times when we felt stuck, and Hashem was there for us. The point is that we should look at our history and realize that there have been so many times in the past when we were nervous and we were anxious, and things worked out for the best. So history means look at our history and realize Hashem has been there thousands of times for you in the past, and there's no reason why this shouldn't work out for the best as well. O stands for obstacle. There is no obstacle in the world that Hashem can overcome. There are times that we're told this is something that is incurable. A doctor can say this is a disease that cannot be cured. But to Hashem, there's no obstacle at all that cannot be overcome. Even something that it seems to be the most enormous obstacle, Hashem's ability to totally resolve them. You take, for example, the Palestinian-Israeli crisis. It seems at times that it's impossible to resolve, but there is a way to resolve it. And Hashem knows what it is. So O stands for don't give up faith. Don't give up hope. There is even the greatest obstacle Hashem has the ability to overcome. Therefore, we should never give up hope. Things can change. And N stands for nobody can cause distress or benefit unless Hashem wants it to happen. This week, I experienced distress, but I have to realize that Hashem wanted it to happen. It came only from Hashem. And there are times that I feel, why can't that person agree already? Why can't that person benefit me already? And N stands for nope, it's not that person. If Hashem doesn't want it to happen yet, it won't happen. Only Hashem can benefit. Only Hashem, if Hashem decides, only then will the person benefit us. And only if Hashem wants, can a person cause distress. And therefore, this teaches us that if anything occurs that distresses us, we realize it comes from Hashem. So together, these ideas come together to coalesce. This sense of optimism and this sense of not being alone. That despite setbacks, Hashem loves us like crazy. Hashem is actively involved in our welfare, and all that occurs happens through that perspective. Hashem loves us unconditionally. Hashem knows what's good for us more than we know ourselves. Hashem has a track record and history of caring for us. There's no obstacle at all in the world that Hashem can overcome, and nobody can benefit us or distress us unless Hashem ultimately wanted it to occur. With that in mind, we can face setbacks and continue to laugh on. Have a wonderful, wonderful Shabbos.